Alright, it's time to do another Schmoedown. The tournament has started.
Hell yeah.
The team tournament.
I submitted my bracket and everything. Have you?
I did.
Cool.
I did with 2 hours to spare last night, but I got it in. So on my bracket, I've got Trek winning this.
Yeah, I do too. It's a 5 versus the 12 seed.
I can't even remember who CinemaBlend is.
CinemaBlend played team DC Movie News.
Yeah.
And then they were winning most of the match, and then they lost at the end. So.
I just think Scott Mance.
Well, I mean,
too good.
They haven't won a match this year yet.
Team Trek has it?
Now, because they had that title shot against the Patriots, then they lost to Team Heroes, and now they're here. But they had a title shot, so.
I still think Team Trek's gonna win. That's what you got in your bracket too.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get this thing started. Unless you got anything else to say.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Ultimate Sport, look at your YouTube.
Oh yeah, they showed this on Movie Talk today, I think. This little preview here. Hell yeah, late to the party.
Who's gonna lose? We'll find out Friday.
Yep.
16 teams. 1 winner. For a shot. At the Schmoedown Spectacular. Ultimate Schmoedown movie trivia team tournament.
If we were a team in this tournament, could we beat any of these 16 teams?
No.
Cool. I'm trying to think of the worst team. Deep cuts.
Welcome to the Ultimate Schmoedown 2017. It's the team tournament up for Charlotte.
Yay, Marcos is back.
With his carrot suit.
For just any event. Not even this one. You knew it was going to be special. I brought this from home. What a match we had to kick off the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team League Ultimate Schmoedown playoff format competition. I mean, you have CinemaBlend. Yeah. What they do is they put movies into a Vitamix, and then you have Team Trek, and they sleep with phasers under their pillow.
They do, and I'll tell you, the thing that is so special about this tournament, back in 2014...
Way back in the dark age.
When you and I came up with this thing at a pizza place in Anaheim.
The wheel had not been invented.
It had not, and we came up with this tournament, and the singles league was 16 players, and we got our first champion in Mark Riley, and then in 2015 we had the team tournament. You and I ultimately won.
You're damn right we did.
That tournament. But this year...
Damn right we did.
And then what happened?
And then what happened is that we have so many teams this year, so many great competitors that I said I can't just do 8. We've got to look at this. How are we going to make it work? And here we have it. 16 teams all going for those stinking Patriots.
Real rejects.
Just
We could beat real rejects.
Against Team Modoc. And here we go now. It is the first matchup.
I believe in myself. I believe in you, Darth Easy.
You should see your stats.
DC Movie News. It was very close, and they became fan favorites quick because the fans were on their side. They saw maybe a couple calls didn't go their way, but the way that they handled themselves, the fans really got pilots. This could be a team. There's one guy, the guy who writes the Schmoedown blog.
Yeah.
He has them going the whole entire way to the finals.
That's right. So you have Eric and
Has
Connor
he going
versus
all the way?
Scott and Jason. They
Some
sound
rundown
like
guy.
kids in standby. They
Yeah,
don't think that
who's
is their
got-
actual names, but when you
CinemaBlend.
see Team Trek on the board, you don't
Really?
know what the wheel is going to provide for them because they're a very round two heavy
I was thinking
team.
maybe
They get
Trek.
the right one. If they
That
pull
seems
movie
more
release
plausible.
dates out of
Yeah,
their phone,
they're a
run that
bugger.
table, but if they get something,
They
it's
could
on
go-
their
they could make a run
it
at
could be
it.
an easy victory for CinemaBlend.
Well, listen, I mentioned controversy when it came to CinemaBlend. Trek is no stranger to controversy. They are arguably the only team that could have beaten the Patriots. You looked at that sudden death match. That's before we changed the buzzers. This before we had the challenge rule with the Eva situation that Jason Inman could have challenged. He might have won it.
Eve, what the hell's the difference?
Who knows? It could have been a challenge, and maybe Trek could have been our champion.
Yeah, but they're not.
But they're not, because
No.
right after that match, they lost to
Dallas.
the former team.
Snorted some cocaine before he got out here.
Carrots.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since. Mance had a singles match against Bibiani. Unfortunately, just lost that. But they are strong competitors, and they could always win. It just depends on the category.
That's right. Not since Launchpad McQuack have we seen such a tailspin. However, I think we're due for a turnaround today. Will Team Trek get the right category in round 2?
Well, let's hear from all of our competitors right now.
All of them.
We are finally back in the ultimate
Trek.
Schmoedown.
Hailing frequencies open.
Live long and prosper now. Now, Jason, number one, I don't know if you know this, but the last time I was in an ultimate Schmoedown, ooh, it didn't go so well. It didn't go so well because, not because I didn't know my stuff, but because I couldn't do math. I couldn't do math. That.
What is this, the ultimate schmo calculus? No. We're here, we're ready, we're gonna compete, we're gonna kill it. It's pretty much what everyone expects. And we had a, I think, very strong opening, our first Schmoedown match, and I don't know, I think we got a little bit, maybe, robbed a touch on that last question to our own potential fault, but we're here. No fault of ours. No fault of ours. Rob, that should have been ours. We are here for victory today, though. That is what it's all about.
Today we're playing CinemaBlend, which is, wait, who is CinemaBlend?
Somebody named Eric and Connor?
Connor?
I don't know. You know who they are? They're red shirts.
I'm sure they're nice guys. But you know what I'm
Shirts.
Last.
I've been watching the tapes. I know that Scott Mantz, for example, is very good with those movie release dates, so I think it's fair to say that we will be staying as far away from that as possible. That being said, we also know that they didn't have what it takes to beat up the Patriots, so, you know, maybe we'll be the ones who bring them to a 500 record.
A lot of people want to count us out. We had 3 straight victories, then we had 2 losses, but if you look at our losses, we lost the championship by 1 point and a technicality. We lost the second one because Schnapp and Burnett luckily hit comic book movies on the wheel. They're not even a team anymore.
Number one, if the judges do their shit, we would be
Making
doing
good points.
much
That is
better than we are on the
damn
stand.
right.
But nothing against the judges. We love the judges.
These are the top competitors. Obviously, we're facing Jason and Scott Mantz, some super smart dudes. But, you know, I think we might be just a little bit smarter.
We're from CinemaBlend. We know cinema. Those guys are Trek. If Trek questions come up, I'm sure it'll be good, but we're
A
CinemaBlend.
whole blend of cinema.
Star Trek is about something. We are about something. You know what we are about, number one? We are about victory.
Ooh.
Victory.
That's a V for victory, baby.
Can you dig it?
Not a lot of smack talk here between the 4 of these guys, but they're all...
You got it's like, got no.
When I walked CinemaBlend here before, I was telling them the rules and showing them everything, the look in their eyes, they want this thing.
Did it remind you of the team from Hoosiers? Like, they're measuring everything. They want to make sure that it's 10 feet here like it is back home. I mean, they want to make sure that this is a fair contest.
Absolutely.
Team Trek, they are veterans of the tournament, for better or for worse. They know how to compete.
They know how to compete, and I think that CinemaBlend just really happy to be here. Trek is looking for revenge. They want the Patriots. They want that shot of taking the Patriots out. The bump in the road that was heroes. They're looking to get past it, and we're ready to go.
I am ready to go. I'm going to have a bite of chicken while you, where you throw that.
Well, not yet, because it's the tail of the tape. That's fine. Tail of the tape, there is Team Trek. Obviously, movie release dates, comic
You
book
said it all
movies,
weird.
and yelling
You gotta
and
say it
keeping
in
each other under
Australian
control.
Russian.
Oh, sorry. Jason keeping Mance under control.
That's accurate.
All right, and then you got
Australian accent.
comic book movies of strength. You have new releases of strength. And
Dylan,
learning that
listen to
Mance
Dylan.
is loud.
All right.
All right, so there we go. That's everything right there as
Or
far
4
as
versus
the
13.
tail of the tape. Are you ready to get going?
Do I look ready? Let's do this.
Disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Ultimate
Schmoedown!
Ultimate
In the team division, introducing first, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat, they are the ranked number 1
Kill Bill.
contenders, Eric and Connor Team
I mean, I like when they blow the Emperor's kisses.
Yeah.
Well, here's that magic.
Here we go. And their opponents, with a record
Some kind of Star Trek
of
music.
3 wins, 2 defeats. Give it up for the Lance Man, Scott Mance, Jason Justice,
Can't do it.
Even Team Trek.
Trek fans.
Good to see Trek back in the ring. Look at the poses this is a very well-rehearsed, well-worn routine, but it never gets old to me. They are very excited to represent their favorite brand, intergalactically known as Team Trek. That siren you hear is just a nerd alert.
Yeah, these guys were both at the Star Trek convention and they loved it. All right, so
I know it was really controversial. I mean, we're in the Star Wars having the Star Trek.
16 matches.
What's-
Let me show you the bracket right there. The
Internet's
winner
gonna
of
hurt
this
you.
match will play
Do
the
it.
winner of Team Action versus Deep
You
Cuts.
said the internet's gonna hurt
And we are in our first match. Scott Mance, he is no stranger to this tournament. Remember that McChinnon ETC back in the day with his former teammate Alicia Malone. He's
That's
looking to
right.
redeem himself here.
Scott Man's no stranger to people in general. I don't think there's a human being on planet Earth that has not met and have a 5-minute conversation with Scott Mann. Will
I haven't.
CinemaBlend enjoy their interaction with Team Trek? We're about to find out.
Mark, how does round number 1 work?
Well,
The
Mark.
round works thusly. We are going to ask the field 8 questions. Once you guys hear the question, please write down your answer on your whiteboard. When we ask you to reveal your answers, please show it when prompted to the camera and verbalize it at the same time. These 8 questions come from 8 different movie categories. Keep in mind there's no stealing. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. Man's hungry.
All right, here we go here. Round number 1
Ready to rock
in the
this.
category of comedies. Stop
Big
that.
Easy's favorite.
Who plays rising journalist and new E correspondent Allison Scott in the hit comedy Knocked
I
Up?
haven't seen that movie before.
Yeah, look how you
It's on TV.
I said
Last
Knocked Up.
night.
You like
Of course
that?
it was.
Yeah, that was more of a question.
I have no idea.
Knocked Up.
It's been like a Seth Rogen-y kind of
It's a
thing on TBS here lately.
It's a blonde.
4,
I don't know her name.
3, 2, 1.
It's
Pen
Kristen
down,
Star or
man.
something.
Catherine Heigl.
That was
Captain
close.
High.
That is correct. Eric, that's correct. Jason.
Seth Rogen's lady.
That's it.
That's
Also
right.
true.
Oh, and CinemaBlend here taking a 2-to-1
First
blood.
Yeah, first blood there. Mark, what's question 2?
Your category is dramas, and your question is thus. What movie features a police officer named Jim Curry, a former child game show star named Donnie Smith, and a controversial motivational speaker named T.J. Mackey?
Not a friend named Mackie.
You seem like a guy that's you're friends with Pintos. I bet you got a friend named Fish.
You know, he's kind of a lot.
No.
What- I'm sorry, but what did your fake Mackey friend do?
Well, we already know he's false. 5,
The Shield.
4, 3, 2, 1. Eric.
So Paul Thomas Anderson's
That
Magnolia.
is correct.
Is
Jason.
that what you were writing now?
Correct. Please respect the mic, Connor.
Magnolia.
Correct. And Scott.
Released December 27th.
Oh, getting cocky.
This isn't Scott
Captain
Mans.
Bob.
This isn't dangerous Scott Mans here. It's perfect so far. All right. Next category, the category of family films. What NBA superstar played the genie Kazam
Oh.
in Kazam?
You sold Kazam very well right
I
there.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's been working.
Why was it the movie Kazam coming with an exclamation point at the end? Like, Kazam!
5, 4,
Shazam!
3, 2, 1. Jason.
I saw this movie.
Never seen
Shaquille
it.
O'Neal.
Correct.
Yep.
Connor.
Shaquille. With Shaq O'Neal. And then
Don't know
Shaquille.
release date on that one. And Eric.
Shaquille O'Neal, not Sinbad.
There you go. All right. So Connor, Eric,
Think
and
another one
Scott
with
have not
Sinbad?
missed yet. So let's see what question number 4
I've
here.
never seen it.
Zach, former NBA champion, now does
Oh, shit, I
commercials
was
for
a
the
child.
General. Your next category is action adventure. In Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows, Stephen Fry plays Mycroft. How is Mycroft
I
related
hate
to
these
Holmes?
movies.
Mycroft sounds like a bad Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I can't hate them.
Yeah, like a follow-up to Star Fox.
If you like Star Fox, you'll love Mycroft.
Get ready for Slippy's adventure in my
Who's the
mind.
anti-Sherlock?
4,
You're anti-British people.
2,
I'm
1.
going
Connor.
brother.
Brother?
Correct. Scott.
I almost went
And-
father.
Got it. And
It's just not as sure.
If you watch Sherlock, you would like
I've
Sherlock.
never seen. Is that the second one?
Yeah, it's the second movie. I'm talking about just the TV show. Movies are good too.
category of animated. Who provided the voice for the fast-talking meerkat Timon in The Lion King?
Who knows?
You describe him
Oh,
as either
besides,
fast-talking or meerkat.
Mufasa.
Absolutely. This
Oh,
cast
and,
today.
uh,
What is
Scar.
casting today? You should
I know the
know.
voices.
Meerkat. Four, that's
I know what's his
3,
Simba.
2, 1. Scott Mans.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you because it might be a question.
Correct.
Nathan Lane.
Oh, maybe that is.
He's on Modern Family sometimes.
Okay.
There you go. Doing well.
Next one.
Your next question for a still perfect CinemaBlend and an almost perfect Team Trek. 80s movies is your category. Comedy legend Madeline Kahn plays which character in 1985's
Never seen Clue.
John Luke had some hot water.
I don't even know Clue characters.
That's something about that.
I
Copper
will
Pops.
find that out.
Turquoise.
3, 2, 1. Eric.
Miss Violet?
It's incorrect. Jason.
The maid?
Incorrect. Connor.
Miss Peacock?
Incorrect. And Scott.
Live long and prosper.
What was the answer?
Mrs. White.
Mrs. White.
That's what Colonel Mustard. It's the only thing.
Is that one of them?
Yeah. Never clue.
All right, well, Scott Vance
Wow.
is going to have his time to shine here in the category of fantasy
I think none of them got
sci-fi.
that.
Alert.
What was the only year in which both a Star Trek film
Oh,
and a
shit.
Star Wars film were released? Ooh.
the hell
That's
now?
your partner there. A lot of movies in both of those franchises. Which one do you like
Guess I
better?
just
Star
put a
Trek or
random
Star
year down.
Wars? I like the one with Star. 5. It's 4. It is 3. Fans all over. 3, 2, 1. Points down, and Jason Inman.
Last year.
83, but it's wrong.
That is incorrect.
Star Trek Beyond and Rogue
Put
One.
1981.
Incorrect. Scott Mance.
2002.
Correct.
Yeah.
What?
I knew that.
There was one last year though.
Mance
Did he say
did
first?
get through time.
Star Trek never
Whatever.
and
I think I got robbed.
I think it said first. What was the first year?
Last tie game here. Last question.
I'll lose by 1 point.
The last question in round one comes from
That's
the category
bullshit.
of famous directors. These are directors that
Star Trek
have
Beyond
received
and
some
Rogue
sort
One
of
came out
acclaim.
last year.
It's true.
What acclaimed director has made cameos in Gremlins, The Blues Brothers, and Vanilla Sky?
I've seen Gremlins, seen the Blues Brothers, I've seen the Sky.
I've seen Gremlins.
So I'm just gonna
I'm just putting.
an 80s director.
Just
So
doing a famous
I don't
director.
remember this. I remember attempting it. Really.
Oh
3,
wait.
2, 1. Connor.
Hi, Mom.
That is incorrect. Scott Mance.
Steven Spielberg.
Correct.
Yes!
are you kidding me?
And
I almost put George Lucas.
I don't remember him as Blues Brothers. That's when I right, man.
What a first round!
Ah.
First round CinemaBlend there because it looked CinemaBlend had a nice little.
I was
lead.
so
Mix
close
of
to
very
changing it
strong
to
lead.
George
It
Lucas
had a nice
since I
little
was
comeback. That was a great first round.
I don't
Definitely
remember
CinemaBlend
anything. I
taking
just
too
picked
much
a
time to
random
say
80s
hi to their
director.
moms, not enough time focusing on the last question.
All right. So round
so
number
pissed off
2.
about that.
It is the
Star Trek,
red
Star Wars.
wheel round.
I know, right?
That wheel is provided by Cobster No Glare Christian Rubalcaba, and it has
Cops
10 different movie categories, as well as opponents and spinner's choice, which will be on
Well, I mean,
for all of the matches in
If the
the
question
Ultimate
doesn't
Team
say
Schmoedown.
first,
You guys will spin the wheel. Each
then
team gets
you
one
are
spin.
right.
Can only
It said
get three
only.
spin. You are
What's
awarded
only
one
here?
whatever category
There's 2 years,
you
then.
must answer 6
Yeah.
questions
I'm
from
counting.
said
Fuck
movie
it.
genre. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can
Fuck
ask us up here
I don't think it's-
for multiple choice options,
I don't
at
know,
which
man.
point the value of the question
Giving
goes
yourself
down to
points.
1. Keep in mind,
Done
teams,
this
there
before.
is stealing available in round 2. However, there is no penalty for missing a question.
All right, Trek. You guys are up by 2 here. You want to go first or second?
Let's go first.
All right.
I say you spin the wheel since I screwed us that one time.
Scott Mann, leaving his perch to spin the wheel.
Got romantic
This is like
comedies
Danny
or something
Zuko
else.
stepping in for
Good
Kinnicky.
spin. Good spin. That's a good spin.
That is a solid,
I see Scott Mann's on that wheel.
That was a solid spin.
Stay away from
You
the
know,
Come on,
face.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Tom Cruise. Let's do it.
Tom Cruise. They say,
Yep.
you know, interesting.
I'll get Tom
Jason
Cruise.
Inman,
A
not
little
quite
bit.
as enthused about Tom Cruise as Scott
Better
Mann
than you,
is.
so
Let's
let's
see how that chemistry pays off.
Scott Mance has interviewed
Tom Cruise. I'm fine with Tom Cruise.
All right, here we go. So 6 questions here in the world of Tom Cruise. This movie we just covered here. Who directed Vanilla Sky?
Movies all over the
Cameron Crowe.
All right, 2 points.
Jesus.
Right.
I put that in your head. That's all.
Yep.
Your fault.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right.
Next question. What is Tom's character's last name in Cocktail?
Never seen this movie.
Multiple
Fine.
choice.
I'll take a
Is
point
it
away.
A. Donnelly,
I'll keep
B.
the game fair.
McDeer, C. Flanagan, D. Mitchell.
Flanagan.
Correct for 1 point.
C always wins.
Flanagan.
All right.
This man loves Tom Cruise.
Jason Inman kind of looking like a risky business era.
Question 3. Question 3.
Looks like the University of Illinois.
From which prestigious law school did Mitch McDeer graduate in the firm?
Put that one down.
Multiple choice.
A. Harvard, B. Vanderbilt,
Sticking with
C.
it.
William and Mary, or D. Yale.
Harvard.
That's correct for 1 point. Scott Mance here is on a
I'm
roll.
probably gonna take a nap.
Yeah. Not even conferring at this point.
William and Mary, good university.
All right. Question 4. Who played the young stepmother of Tom Cruise's character Frank T.J. Mackey in
Another
Magnolia?
Magnolia question.
Oh, Julian Moore.
There's 2 points there.
Jesus Christ.
All right, got that. Building a
Man
lead
knows
for
his
his
damn
team.
Tom Cruise movie.
So, number 5. Who directed Tom Cruise in one of his earliest roles in the film The Outsiders?
Oh, Francis Ford Coppola.
2 points there.
That's what Scott.
Scott running through this category. And your final question. Final question.
No, number 1.
Okay.
You want the con.
All right, here you go. Who played Tom Cruise's wife in the film The Firm?
Oh, Gene Triplehorn.
2 more points for Scott. Wow.
Gene Triplehorn.
That
That was the murderous Tom Cruise questions I've ever heard. I got lucky with Harvey because I discussed an Ivy League school.
It's not out of this thing by long shot. They get something that they are good at. They're right back in this thing. They're looking for
I
Tom.
just gotta say that was a really tough round for me.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Aaron, go ahead and give it a big spin, please.
Join the club. Let's join the club.
They're looking for. They are looking for comic.
That's why they're a good team, though,
Looking
because they
for
turn
comic
down
book
each other
movies,
out.
the hunt. They might get 90. So you gonna spin again, or you gonna keep it?
Yeah, spin again.
Spin again. They were
Fuck
not
no.
in the 90s. So this is it. They obviously want to avoid movie release dates, and they
Here
want to
comes
hit
comic book
movies if they can hit it.
Yeah.
Can't get around. It might be Oscar movies.
Oscar movies.
Good for you.
Oscar
'cause,
movies.
You know,
Here we go.
keeping me from scoring.
All right. Team CinemaBlend, you have spun Oscar movies with your second spin, and your first question is, who is the only performer to be nominated for an Oscar in 1970's Little Big Man?
What?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Martin Balsam, B, Chief Dan George, C, Faye Dunaway, or D, Dustin Hoffman?
One of those people.
I'll go with him.
So you went with E?
B.
Give him a point!
That's what it was,
They're
wasn't
trying to avoid the knockout
D.
here. If they can just get a couple more points, they can do it. Here we go. Your second question is, who won an Oscar for portraying an Oscar-winning actress in 2004's The Aviator?
Got it.
Make sure you got actress.
Kate Blanchett.
Give him 2 points. They're
They're
fighting. All right.
Just talking about this movie the other day.
2 more
Of
points.
the top 5 Leonardo DiCaprio
What
videos.
was the first Disney movie to win an Oscar for Best Original Song? 5, 4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Pinocchio, B, Dumbo, C, Bambi, or D, Snow White?
Want Beauty and the Beast
Pinocchio.
first.
1 more point.
What's Dumbo?
Guess
Pinocchio. Oh,
Give it up.
Pinocchio.
How did Hi Ho not win for Snow White? I want to know.
It's written by multiple people.
Okay.
I like what you did there. The crowd's not enthused, but I am up here at the desk. Your next question in the world of Oscar movies. As long as we got each other, but fine. Other than Chaplin, what is the only other film for which Robert Downey Jr. has been nominated for an Academy Award?
Tropic Thunder.
2 points.
That's his Zodiac.
Shot.
that movie?
Yeah.
They got a shot here to not
Tropic
Thunder.
at all. Your
I've
next
never seen
question.
it.
Tom Cruise.
For which film did Jimmy Stewart receive his only Best Actor win at the Academy Awards?
These Oscar movies.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, B, Philadelphia Story, C, It's a Wonderful Life, or D, Harvey?
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Team Trek.
Oh, what were the choices again? I'm sorry.
Is it A, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, B, The Philadelphia Story, C, It's a Wonderful Life, or D, Harvey?
I don't know any of these, except for It's a Wonderful Life.
I know Mr. Smith just because of the top 10 show.
5.
And it's a wonderful
Philadelphia
life.
Story.
That's correct. 1 point there.
I was second guess myself.
Here we
You
go.
and your guesses.
Your last question. Category Oscar movies. CinemaBlend. What actress won an Oscar for her role as Mona Lisa in My Cousin Vinny?
Marissa Tomei.
For 2 points.
Which one?
It was done. It was only 5 points.
There's like 3 of them.
Hey, man.
Oh, okay.
But the way that CinemaBlend came back
Well, that was
and fought for a
murderous.
very tough
But Oscar.
team
I don't know, I did pretty
I give them
good.
some,
I caught up.
brownie points. So one of these teams will
The Kate
win
Blanchett
either
one.
team action or deep cuts.
That's the one I was
It's
proud
a
of.
matter of what happens
That's
here
if I
in
win
round
by
number
one.
three.
Who's it gonna be?
And that's
All
up
right,
to that
so
damn
round number
question.
three, Mark, how's
You
it
won.
look?
In round
I took it
number
away.
three, each team is going to give us here at our answer desk three
I feel
numbers
that's
that
what's gonna
range
come
from
down
1
to.
Yeah, it's
to
looking
20.
like it.
Those
I don't
numbers
hardly ever get
correspond
any
to
of
a
these on
movie
the end.
category up here. The first question is worth 2 points.
That's what it
The
is.
second question is worth 3 points. The final question is worth 5 points. You guys can confer on the 5-point question. However, once you hear the categories for the 2-pointer and the 3-pointer, you must choose which teammate is going to answer. Each teammate has to answer at least one question. All right, so Trek, you guys have a 5-point lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
Okay, in honor of Star Trek 2,
No.
The Wrath of Khan,
No.
we're going to go with number 2.
And in honor of Star Trek 4, we're going to go for number 4.
In honor of Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, released on December 6, 1991.
Six.
December 6.
Is that what you guys were conferring about?
Give me a blend of numbers.
All right, CinemaBlend, who has obviously gone heel after this exchange. what are your 3 numbers?
5, 11, and 17.
5.
Based on what?
Nothing. Just
The world is chaos.
No fun!
All right, blend. So here we go.
Oh, just give me one.
Number 3, and we're going to start with CinemaBlend, who's trying to avoid the TKO here with category number 5 as their first category. You guys took dramas. Dramas. Who would like to answer the 2-point question in dramas?
I'll go for it.
Okay, here we go. All right. Susan Sarandon plays a lawyer going up against Tommy Lee Jones in what movie based on a John Grisham novel?
Damn it.
5,
I hate
4,
your cats so much.
3, 2, 1. All right, it was the client. The client.
Oh, of course.
He didn't use the JT.
Was it 93?
Don't know.
That part of the question.
Here we go. So now it goes to Eric. And Eric, you guys chose number 11 for your second one. You have a 3-pointer here in category of 80s. 80s. All right.
Always my
Which
weakness.
Star Trek alumni played Lunar Base Commander Buck Murdoch in Airplane 2, the sequel?
Scott Nance is not holding it together.
Old school.
5.
That's Scott Lance.
Can we have a question again?
Yep. That's one of them. What Star Trek alum played Lunar Base Commander Buck Murdoch in Airplane 2,
Nimoy or
the sequel?
Shatner.
Stanley Shatner?
For 3 points?
Damn! Fuck you. Woo! I was
So it's still alive now.
so close to going evil. You're evil.
I'll give you a promise. I'll give you a promise.
They still would have had a chance to tie, but now they have a chance to take a lead, but they will still lose. If they do not hit their 5-pointer, Trek will go on to play the winner of
That's where it
action
is.
or
Most controversial ad
If
ever.
they hit it, it goes back to Trek. All right, here we go, guys. So you guys chose category 17 for your 5-pointer. You chose war movies. War movies. All right. Who played Private JT, aka Joker Davis, in the movie Full Metal Jacket?
Matthew Modine.
For 5.
I got some chances now.
26.
Watching that later this year.
26.
Jacket.
Trek has to work.
Trek has to work now.
I've seen
Trek
it.
has to work in order. So CinemaBlend has now taken the lead. Trek has an opportunity here. So here we go.
Here we go, Team Trek. You guys chose your numbers based on Star Wars movies. Is that correct?
Watch it. Don't cross the
Watch
screen.
You chose Star Trek 2 in honor of Khan and his wrath, and so that corresponds
Woo.
to 1970s movies.
Better than that in 80s and 90s.
2-point question. Who's going to be answering it? Scott Nance. A little more experience than Jason Inman in life, and he's going to take
I was
the
not alive in the
1970s.
70s, so.
Damn!
Man.
Damn!
All right, here we go.
Scott Nance, your question
Yes.
for 2 points.
Yes.
Who played legendary comedian Lenny Bruce in Bob Fosse's 1974 film Lenny?
That would be Dustin Hoffman.
He gets 2
points.
points.
That's him off it
So
again.
now Jason Inman is going to have his 3-pointer and a chance to win the game for Trek. If Inman hits the 3-pointer, Trek will be playing either team action or deep cuts. If he misses, Trek will have a chance to hit their 5-pointer to win the game.
All right. Jason Inman.
Your 3-point category comes from the world of classics.
Ooh.
All right. These are movies that have
Slut!
extended time and space and have become classic films. And your question for 3 points is, name the actor who played a prisoner who tried to break literal chains in the Defiant Ones, and a doctor who broke societal chains, and guess who's coming to dinner?
Yes. Come on.
5, 4.
I'm just gonna say Sidney Poitier.
And your
1 point win. Woo! That puts me into double digits. 10 wins.
This should be a tie. This should be a tie.
Don't make these rules. But you have to air your grievances with the schmoes.
Eric had a strong 3-pointer, and then the 5-pointer. It just it was a little bit hard that they had that lead built up.
CinemaBlend came to play the Team Trek
That might have
Talk
been the most
and
tense
it's nice
match.
to see Jason Inman,
Good
who
play.
missed the very first question about this match.
Come on.
Just because I do, I'm gonna lose by 1 point.
Just
'Cause
think of how many times I guessed randomly and got the point.
Thinking, and he landed on the correct
Well,
Well, guess who's coming to dinner? It's Trek for either action,
Yeah.
either action or
Well done.
deep cuts. We're gonna find out. But before any of that happens, we're gonna talk to
Two.
Jen Sturger.
Well, we're not. They are.
Fuck.
You're
Motherfucker!
to Jen Sturger.
I had that! I at least tied!
And today's unfortunate loser.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with Team Trek.
Well,
That
at least
was
Trek
an amazing
won.
performance.
I was getting nervous for them too at the end there.
Homecoming.
Great homecoming. I couldn't have done it without my teammates.
Oh, I could have done it without my
My
captain.
number one, Jason Inman. We are Team Trek, and we are going to be unstoppable from this point on.
One, two,
Because-
three.
Before we spun
Make
that
us
wheel, we actually
10.
we have Tom Cruise. We'll stay on it.
17.
Look at it.
And we got Tom Cruise, and I love
10
Tom
games.
Cruise. I think he's a great actor. He makes great movies. He makes
You should.
very, very successful.
I'm proud of just making double digits, I'll be honest with you. I thought
It's been a
that
rough road.
if I make double digits by the end of the year, I'm feeling pretty good. We got months to go.
Dude, so we're back.
We are.
We had a nice little like hiatus.
Well, wait,
We
number
went to
one.
Riza.
Number one.
Yes, Captain.
We never left. That's the
That's
key.
correct. We just had
never
to put
left,
mics on.
and it's only a matter of time before
Yeah, they're
we
gonna
get
be a strong
back
team.
to take on Patriots.
Yeah.
They better be nervous. They
They're going
better
to the
be
Elite Eight.
sweating. I mean, Snyder better lose the rest of his hair because
He will lose the rest
he
of his
should
hair.
be scared. He should be scared.
Come to the future where we have hair.
Yes.
So, Jason, how are you
Got a lot of
feeling when you
people
got
to go
that
through to
last
play the
question?
I'll be honest with you. That was the only name that I knew was in both movies, so I just figured we had one more question. If I said it, it was either going to be right or wrong. I wasn't going to screw us completely over.
So
Watch that
proud.
tape back. I generally thought I got it wrong.
No, I was so proud. I was so proud of you, number
Yeah.
one. And I just thought,
Oh,
you know,
so glad.
when you mentioned,
picked it
guess
with
who's
a
coming to dinner? I mean, I'm like,
Because I almost put
Larry Nimoy.
Leonard Nimoy or
That's why we make such a good
Card.
team. We fill in each other's
I think-
strengths.
we
I think
risk is our business.
Oh, everyone I could
That's
guess
what the
would have
Starship is all
been
about.
George Takei.
That's
Takai.
why we're
But,
aboard her.
Patrick
Yeah.
Stewart.
We have a
Stewart,
momentum.
yeah.
We're on warp speed.
So now you guys are going to advance in the tournament, and now you're going to face the winner
because he was
of
holding
Deep
the little
Cuts
William
with Team
Shatner character
Action.
earlier, and
Is
his
there
first one
anyone
popped
you'd
in my
rather
head.
face out of those two?
Well, they're both going to lose, whoever we take on.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be-
it doesn't matter. I don't even like it. Doesn't matter. Whoa.
Hey, Team Action!
Oh.
That'll be a fun match.
This
Boy.
is going to be who they take on.
Hey guys, how you doing? We're doing good. Hey, we just had a massive victory. So you guys better just forget the
I
shades.
have one question here.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
I have another question.
Who the hell are you? Did you answer any questions in that other than the last one?
Oh, okay.
Inman,
you're a nice guy, but man,
Interesting.
I've been waiting to kick your ass since the day I started in the Schmoedown. I got a date for you, buddy. Movie release dates.
Release dates, baby. Release dates.
Listen, you clean-shaven babies. We
Clean-shaven
all know Thad is gonna beat your ass on deep cuts, and nobody knows who Thad is, so just walk out of here.
I believe his name is Tab.
All right. You know,
He was named after the
if
show from the
you
80s.
really think that you can take me on in any match,
Who's this
but
chick right
especially
here?
movie
I keep
release
forgetting who
dates,
this is.
you are out of
Who,
your
the chick?
fucking
Yeah.
mind.
Just-
I got a date for you, man. It's 2017, the day that Team Action exploded your hopes in the tournament. You're dead.
Is that the day you were born? Because it looks like it.
Yeah, it sure does.
So we've been to the final Have you?
And we lost. We've been to the final and we lost.
Spell
Are you
final.
bragging about the FINAL?
Spell the final.
Hey, Jessica,
Jessica, just one second.
Back to check here.
Live fast, die young. Where's the belts? Return those things to Kmart.
Oh, damn!
Well played, number one. Well played.
All right, that got a little intense. Are you okay?
We're good. Are you?
I'll recover. Let's go talk to Team CinemaBlend. Oh, Team CinemaBlend. That was kind of rough.
A little bit. It's a bit of a rough one for sure. We definitely, we had the passion. We definitely wanted it. It's just Team Trek. They're too good, man.
I felt it in my bones. I wanted that. Like no other.
Really? Do you regret passing on the 90s? Not the decade, but like the category, you know, in the second round?
I was in that decade, but
Yeah.
if I had taken that wheel, I think we could have gone all the way with it.
Definitely. Oscars, not my strength. I've seen, I think, every single movie that was mentioned in that category. However, I do not know every single award that
That's
it
when you're in
represents. So, yeah.
gritty details. That's when it's
But yeah, but you hung in there with round 2, you know, close enough to keep round 3 very, very interesting and very close.
Yeah.
They had to hit their last one to beat you. But how did you feel like going into that third round? Were you like losing a little bit of steam? Were you still pretty optimistic?
I was still pretty confident. I mean, I know that we know our stuff, so I knew that all it took was a couple of good questions that we could answer, and we nailed it.
There's always hope until the game's over. Come on.
Exactly.
Like Rocky says, it ain't over till it's over.
Precisely.
And so, that being said, are you guys going to be coming back?
Oh, yes.
Come on.
You couldn't stop us from
You're
coming
gonna
back.
ask
I mean, we lost by such narrow margins. Are you
I'm coming back.
Yeah, it's been
I wanna
close.
come back.
It's been close both times.
And yeah, and next time it'll be close on the other side. In fact, no, it won't. We're gonna kick their asses.
Come on, Skip.
Damn
Don't
straight.
be modest. We're gonna run away with it next
We're gonna
time.
do great stuff. It's gonna be great.
Awesome, guys. Well, we'd be glad to have you back. Guys, back to the booth.
Well, no surprise. Look at Team Action showing up there, and I mean, they don't even know if they're going to win next week.
Very
They're
cocky.
challenging Trek here. That's very interesting. But you hear Trek obviously showing a lot of respect to CinemaBlend and the fact that they got it. And Jen said it as much in the interview how this was a great game for Scott Mance. A great round 1, a tremendous round 2. He hits his 2-pointer, and Inman came to play as well. And then obviously CinemaBlend, a little upset. They're not done. They want to come back and play, and they will. Once the tournament's over, we'll definitely see CinemaBlend. That's a team that they could beat anyone.
That's right.
They were down
Eric
5
Connor
points, and it's only
getting
2.
their first taste of tournament play. That is a tough way to open up against Team Trek, but I think they adjudicated themselves very well. And for Team Trek, we've seen it before with them. They are a very momentum-based team. Once they can build on a win, they could go to the farthest reaches of the galaxy.
Well,
Well, first they'll have to get through their next opponent.
It's very true. They're one of the only teams to win 3 straight matches in a row. So whether or not they can do that
Yep.
again, they have to
Yep.
do it 4 times in order to play the Patriots. But there you go. 1 match already in the books. Team Trek advancing to the next round. They're going to be looking forward to who they're playing as we get Team Action going up against Deep Cuts. The winner will play Team Trek. Who do you got? And besides that, how about this? Right afterwards on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all team tournament matches coming your way. It's very special here for the Ultimate Schmoedown. A lot of tournament matches coming. Mark Ellis, we got a bunch of stuff they should hear about. Maybe it's the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Go on over there. You want a breakdown of this very tournament, everything going on, check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus podcast channel or on iTunes. Aaron, Brian, and Frank breaking it down for you, stats all over the place. Read the Schmoedown blog, go to Twitter. There's so much for all you guys to consume. Comment, like, do it all. Ultimate Schmoedown's just starting, and man, Josh McCouga's going to have a lot to say in the fantasy update.
Josh McCouga.
What's up, movie
Yeah,
trivia?
finally that's the partner.
Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update.
Yeah, it's Cody.
Posts.
Maybe it's Cody. Maybe that's
What the
his
fuck
partner.
is up?
What's up, Cody?
No, I was trying something new. Well, I've got a second life. I want to try some new shit, Josh.
So, after your trip to the Upside Down, I figured this is your new look.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do this my entire life. You don't know how short life is.
You kind of look like a
Don't fucking judge me.
Ice Cube in Straight Outta
I
Compton.
mean, that's what I was going for.
So do you want to do this with a little more energy, a little more panache than I do?
No, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm just gonna judge you harshly.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
Alright, here we go. Post Trek and CinemaBlend, a battle of the beasts, the battle of the badasses, the battle of the blends. Trek versus Team CinemaBlend. Listen, you may soon forget that Star Trek Team Trek went up against the Patriots, the winners, the champions of the team league, who seem to luck out and win every year just like the stupid New England Patriots. But
Fucking
the
Patriots.
Patriots did
Fuck
just
off.
barely beat Team Trek. They're a team to look out for. If you have them in your fantasy league, They may be great work for trade bait. Maybe you could get 2 people or even 3 people in a trade for Team Trek because they will compete and they could win this Team Ultimate Schmoedown. They could win it. They are that good. And CinemaBlend, a lot of personality, seem like really good guys. They could be contenders in this league. If you are thinking maybe your team's not that good, what do you want to do with your team? CinemaBlend could be one of those teams you may want to trade for or look for. I don't know what Cody is talking about. I'm not sure I'm a fan of his look, but it seems like he's back from the upside down.
Damn right.
Maybe next time he'll dress up like Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails or
Just
Marilyn
might.
Manson. We shall see. I'm Josh McCouga. This is Alt Cody Hall
See you next time.
on the Schmoedown.
Well,
Controversial match for us.
it's pretty intense. I'm still coming down off the high of that 1-point victory. So, I guess you don't know who's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is a team. Is it Team Action tomorrow?
Maybe.
It might be.
Anyways,
We'll find out.
lots of Schmoedown reactions coming. I'll get them up as quick as I can.
Yep.
Um,
Be fun.
yeah, it's going to be an exciting tournament.
Yep.
Until next time, I am Randy Cage. This here is Darth Easy. Peace out. Okay, so we have gone to the tapes, Schmoedown style. Really, he went online because he was upset.
I went to the comments to see if anything was there, and it said that someone said, "Well, wait, there was one last year that came out," and then I saw a comment from Collider that said we would have accepted both. So guess what? Tie, motherfucker.
So we had our first tie ever.
I'm kind of surprised it took this long, because we've had
27 matches.
uh,
Yeah, it's gotta be 27. Well, yeah, something like that.
yeah, it'd be 27 matches.
So yeah, first ever tie. So I didn't get to double digits. Tyler breaks my heart. But it was a good match either way.
Yeah,
I'll take a tie.
I'll definitely take a tie. All right.
Alrighty. Goodbye.